Hello, assalamu
Hi,
alaikum.
this is Abdullah, Raza, Lakhan,
and here
PhD scholar.
This is Abdullah, Raza, Lakhan.
Today I am here to
PhD
discuss
scholar
with you
computer science and engineering.
Actually, the topic
About this
is mobile cloud computing security.
Oh,
As so
I
many people,
discussed
so many different
in
people
previous paper
work over the
security
mobile
between
cloud
mobile
computing,
cloud computing
and
so many
give you a
researchers
concept of did their work on
mobile cloud computing.
Why we need a mobile cloud computing. This is the
But
part of our work because
in previous paper we
I did
discussed
my work with
that
two other
professors we are providing
from
the
Muhammad
encryption
Rajana
inside
University,
mobile.
and
Then
the
the
required data is
required
stored on mobile. So
cloud server.
we just give
Then
you some
it is
assumption
done
and
that
practical approach.
But
How
the
we
limitation
give the
was
security between
only
mobile cloud
just
computing
1
application.
MB data you can
So this is a
encrypt
basically
inside mobile
abstract.
because capability of mobile
In abstract, we
device is
discuss
just
three
less than 1
things.
MB data
What's
encrypted
the
inside
role of
mobile.
cloud computing?
So here,
And
this is our new paper.
what is
Data security
mobile
of
computing
mobile
and
cloud computing
how
and
we
cloud server.
interconnect
The new concept.
of
The new
mobile cloud
concept is that
computing,
you can
and what is the
provide
role of
the data
security between
on cloud server instead
different
of
mobile
mobile
cloud
computing.
computing.
Mobile computing.
So first
this
answer
paper basically
of questions is that what is cloud
accomplished
computing? You
by
know nowadays
other team members. That
very
is Mr.
high
Wasim
impedance services
and
are
Mr.
required
Irfan
to
Jamali,
do any job.
and also
So
me.
cloud computing is
So
emergent
we
and
presented
a very
this
high efficient
paper into
type of service which is available through the internet. So many
So
providers of
let's
cloud
discuss
services
this paper
like
in detail.
Amazon,
as we discussed
Azure,
concept of mobile cloud computing.
Apple, IBM, so
Again,
many other
I'm
companies.
going
And
to
just
nowadays
give you a brief
the technology
on
is
its
most
initial
introduction about the
that
mobile
is
cloud computing.
mobile computing.
Mobile cloud computing
And
is the
We,
the
so
blackest.
many end users,
you can
do
just
their
recently
work with the help
use
of mobile devices.
technology.
So,
But
and mobile devices
such
cannot
as
access
so
the
many users
data with
access
high
the
efficient format.
OS commerce applications,
cannot
social media like
store the
Facebook, Twitter,
high level of large
so
medium
many
data.
others.
So,
With help of
what is
mobile
the main concept of
and,
mobile cloud computing?
do so
give
many things
the
through the mobile
support
each and
to
activity
mobile
performed through the
device,
mobile
which
download, store
those
the
supports like
data
such as
more than 1 GB, 2 GB,
space,
terabyte data,
high
but mobile
performance,
capability, mobile devices,
high performance bandwidth, security,
short
heterogeneity,
memory,
so many other
and storage. That's why we use
resources
the cloud
support.
computing.
So the very
to
important thing is
enhance
that
the mobile performance, data storage,
reliable,
heterogeneity
for the
capability,
mobile
and so many other
computing
issues.
to cloud computing.
But the important thing is that
When accessing
when we
any
interconnect
voice
the
commerce application
mobile computing
and to the main problem
cloud
is
computing,
data security. For example,
there's a big
if any
challenge is that
end
the
user
data security between
transmit
two different technologies.
credit code from the
So
mobile
our
device to a
previous
cloud
paper we
server,
discuss the
that can
if we
be
provide
easily
encryption inside mobile,
hack
then it will be a good
through any
for
hackers.
data security.
and
But
it can
problem
be
is
easily
that
catched
the important
and
problem is
easily
that
thieved
mobile,
the data
we cannot
by
perform
any hacker.
all the
So
operations
our
because
proposed model
mobiles have
is
a
very
very less
simple.
capability.
This is a
So,
simple background
so short
about the
an introduction
cloud
is to
computing, and
this is basically architecture
very
of cloud computing.
concept is very simple.
Already we discussed
you know,
in previous paper.
The cloud computing have a different layers.
Yes,
Like
the
you can
previous
say that
work.
it's a different layer.
According
Like
to previous work,
SaaS,
we discussed
PaaS, and OS.
if we provide the
SaaS
encryption
we can
inside
say that
mobile,
is
it will be a more
software
secure
service,
rather than
which is
the other
mostly
sources.
provide the executable software,
due to
executable software such as
limited
robots,
resources
cloud,
inside
cloud,
there.
so many software.
You know, our
It's
data is
basically
very critical.
provide the
But the question is
deployment
that
to web server, execution and
we have
databases
data
more than
like
MB, 3
cloud,
MB,
then
the
we
engine,
cannot
so many other tools.
encrypt the data.
Infrastructure is a server's mobile device
For example,
encryption and
your computer.
decryption. So more than one operating system interact with the cloud server, then you can use the infrastructure as a service.
Yeah, simple
You don't need to
architecture for
any
excellent
other
data
resources
security.
to deploy your
As
service.
I already told you that
as we want.
if we are going to
Come to the point.
actually
Store
what is
the
encrypted data
structure
into
is gonna
discuss
there
this
are
problem
areas.
destruction problem
Yes,
inside
this is
XML
a
because
different block.
XML is an open body.
Whatever I'm discussing
XML
here.
has no
So,
synchronized.
this is the
XML has
environment.
no
This is the
power
environment.
of
This total environment
serializations
belongs to a computer. Sorry,
we can
on mobile devices or the small device applications.
and serial as.
This is
So this was
cloud
previous
server.
architecture as I
this is the
already
transmission
discussed in previous paper.
So
previous technique,
this problem is that
what do we have?
encryption
Like
data
such as-
inside mobile
And store
such
the
as
encrypted data on cloud server.
this
Then
again
cryptography, encrypted data,
when
again
data
decrypted into
travel
mobile device.
mobile to
But I
cloud
discussed
server,
you that mobile device
it
has a
can
lot
load
of
the data
number
in
of
form of XML,
limited
but
resources.
XML has some sort of problem, like
This is
XML
the
has
XML,
open body,
some security issues,
no
like
scientific
encryption
area,
time cost
it has some synchronized
because
part.
open body, because
Again,
of
the
different
problem of
standard
serialization,
so many
deserialization,
problems started
and so many problems are there. How we
correct
postmodel like this
with the help of such kind of a problem. Very simple.
Then the new concept is
Our third
REST
postmodel.
API.
I just suggest
RESTful API, you
the
can say that.
first
RESTful API, you
encryption method
that
is
access the data
Yeah,
to JSON object. So,
advanced encryption.
for
is
example,
thorough.
this is the
that can be 128
data
bits, 192
will
bits.
switch to cloud
This
server.
is the algorithm
That
for encryption.
our proposed
So,
model is that
how
how
our
we
system
secure the data
goes
between
model work.
this server
First,
and mobile device.
data.
So
Now,
for example,
will
if
now
we
be
put the
encrypted inside mobile.
debit card,
Data
could be
will
any card.
switch.
First, it will
To
encrypt
cloud server.
into mobile device.
Cloud server with
Yes,
the help of
course,
JSON
I
object.
accept.
You
This
know,
is
JSON
very
object
difficult for mobile computing also because
store the data in
encryption
form of serialized.
taking a lot of time.
Some notation
But
like that.
Due to security,
Data cannot
will
be a
a
plain text.
such kind
Means
of the
it can be a very secure
barriers.
rather than the
So,
previous technique. What do we have?
if we put
Oh,
the
sorry,
this
some sort of
the
approach
text
is
like
not
ATM
more
card, ATM number,
secure
it
rather
will
than previous
encrypt,
technique. But
then
previous techniques is we have
it
to,
will
limitation of
travel to
data
cloud
storage.
server with
So
the help of
data
JSON
will
object.
come will
With help of REST
travel
API.
from mobile computing to
Instead,
cloud
by
server
the XML
with
file.
the help of JSON object.
So,
JSON
when
object will
it
take
will
the data,
store the data in cloud
object
storage,
and
that
store the data inside
it has
cloud.
encrypted
Data
format.
storage with
Again,
cloud server.
when you end user access
But it
data,
is
it
the
will
very
back.
authentic things.
It's very common.
Oh, sorry,
things.
decrypted. Then
Anybody
inside
can
mobile
ask,
it
it
will
will
be
be
decrypted.
regarding this point of view
Encrypted
that
inside mobile.
data
Decrypted
will
inside mobile.
out from
Here you
mobile
can see
computing
the
is
form
stored
of
the
data
cloud server, like
but data
encrypted.
is data in
Encrypted.
plain text form?
Yeah,
The answer is
plain
no.
text.
Now data
Yeah.
encrypted data
Because,
stored.
you know, when
You can say the
any
plain
data
data is stored into JSON
after
object in
encryption
form
apply,
of array.
we can say
Array
it's a
must
cryptography.
be serialized and serialized.
But still,
is
this
the
model has a lot of problem. Because
form
it's
of
provide
data
you
into
a
encrypted
lot of solution, lot of
by
solutions
binary
like
format.
encrypted
Your data will
inside
convert
the
into
mobile
serial
data, but
and
it's
stored into your
highly privacy.
JSON
But
object. Then it will store
mobile cannot
on
capable
the
to
cloud server.
perform on the large data. The data is
Like,
limited into less than 1
our
MB.
system also.
With one condition,
Again,
put
data
the
architecture
architecture
mobile cloud
less than
computing. It is the
1 MB
network
data.
because we
It
need to
means
internet.
the mobile
and it
can
is
provide the only
cloud server.
one
Each and every
data
kind of cloud
less
layer.
than 1 MB. This model will work. You cannot.
SaaS
So
aspects.
you have an interface. Just we have to how to read the data, just encryption, decryption of
This
the
is mathematical
Our
model.
our algorithm.
that
We
we
need
need
provide
to we need to two kind of encryption.
symmetric. Here you can say that
Symmetric.
this encrypted
Yes,
data
format
is
like
stored into
sorry. There are
data,
two types
cloud
of
storage.
the
Because
encryption.
some part of the cloud storage you can see.
Method in that type you can say that type
Should
is
work.
symmetric, asymmetric.
Our next paper.
If
This is the first one.
you need to both sides
Our next
public
paper.
and
We are working
either
to how
private
to
either
perform
private
the
or
mobile
public,
efficiency.
then you need to
Like
symmetric. Asymmetric means
Yes, perform
one port
yes,
has a public,
performance.
other one is
High bandwidth.
private.
Stored
Symmetric, asymmetric is a
capability.
detailed topic we will
Lot of
discuss.
things we need to discuss in
topic.
topic. This is our first paper. The question
What
is that
we
we
are
are providing the
I am
security
going
between
to give you some
mobile computing
application
and
algorithm for
cloud
example.
computing. In the again, in our view,
This application
our
I
view,
use
what is the
online.
concept behind
What
that?
this application is
Our
not
proposed
one application.
is
I use
how
here
to make
application
efficient,
with help of this
how to make the
service
data
IBM
secure
mobile
between
data
mobile and cloud computing.
Max and
You
cloud
need
service.
to again
You can
encrypt your data
store
inside
the data
mobile
like that.
Then it will
It's
go
a
to
two-product
cloud storage
melt.
and store the data. Then bring back your data again.
For example, you can be
you
adding
can
code.
decrypt data inside
It will
mobile.
go.
So inside mobile there are a lot of problems.
This is
But
the
it's a good
cloud
again, highly
cloud
efficient
server data
So,
storage.
We'll discuss
Then
the
store
more
the
efficient way
like
into
that.
next paper.
That is goodbye. Milk will store encrypted data and Apple will store decrypted data. So conclusion. The simple answer is that in previous paper I discussed mobile will encrypt data inside mobile, then it will store the data on cloud, because mobile cloud computing are connecting to each other to remove the some problem of mobile computing because it's mostly usage of nowadays. But in this paper we discussed, rather than we encrypted and decrypt the data inside mobile, we will switch this methodology to cloud server. Now cloud server is the responsible for encryption data and decryption data. But the problem was previous technique is that only mobile computing you can encrypt data on a short amount of type of data. It means you have a very data limitation like less than 1 MB. In mobile cloud computing you have a limit. You have a big data, like big data. You can interact. You can handle the big data type on the cloud server. So this is our paper. Just we have provided the two type of technique. And future work, very important, very important. I'm just working on future work also. I'm just, because still in this paper we have a problem. For example, if my data is ATM number or credit card number, it's very unsecure that when your data switch to cloud computing server, in middleware, anybody hacker will hack your data again, either data into a serialized form or this other format, but again it's unsecure. My new model is combine previous work, this work, into provide the new technique that can be hybrid methodology. It means your important data can be interact on the mobile computing and large type of data will interact with the cloud server. I hope so you will understand this video and concept very easily, because very simple. It's a data security on mobile cloud computing. And if you have any question, you can download this paper, and just in this paper we all have an email address. You can interact with us, and this is a very crucial topic because I was looking the so many conference at Beijing and so many other places, or they are just got the mobile cloud computing security issues has a lot of crucial problem though. If anybody is interesting, then he or she can be contacted with us through this email address. Okay, goodbye.